Hi, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this course is English Grammar for Beginners. My name is Alex. I work as an English teacher. I work as an English teacher. I decided to make a course on English grammar. A course on English grammar. It isn't just a short video. This course is very informative. It's full of useful information. I really hope you like it. Or you will like it. Yeah, I really hope you like it. I wish you good progress. I really want it. Yeah, I wish you good progress. I really want it. That's why I'm recording this course now. I can say that English isn't very difficult. Isn't very difficult, and you can learn it very fast. Okay, so my name is Alex. I work as an English teacher. I decided to make a course on English grammar. It isn't a short video. This course is very informative. It's full of useful information. I really hope you like it. I wish you good progress. I really want it. That's why I'm recording this course now. I can say that English isn't very difficult and you can learn it very fast. I also think you know some English words. You know some English words. What popular English words can you remember? What popular English words can you remember? What popular English words can you remember? For example, car, cat, dog, house, computer, microphone, yeah? So microphone, school, university, friend, and so on, and other words. Okay, and so on, and other words. It's easy. Yeah. So I also think you know some English words. So what popular English words can you remember? Write about it in the comments. Yeah, Write about it in the comments. Write about it in the comments. Write about it in the comments below. Write about it in the comments below. Yeah? For example, car, cat, dog, house, computer, microphone, school, university, friend, and so on, and other words, so it's easy. Okay? Let's continue. Let's talk about articles. Let's continue. Let's talk about articles. Let's talk about articles. A or an. A or an. So we have these words. We have these words. Car, cat, dog, house, computer, microphone, and school. So, if it's a noun, we usually use an article. Article. A and an. We use an if the word starts with a vowel. If the word starts with a vowel sound. For example, what vowels do you know? Yeah, what vowels do you know? Okay, so what vowels do you know? What vowels do you know? What vowels do you know? E, I, O, U, Y. So, if we have this sound, a vowel sound, we use an. If we don't have it, we use a. So, car. What article? A or an? A car. A cat. Because we don't see this sound. We don't see this sound. A dog, a house, a computer, a microphone, a school. But, for example, apple. So we see this sound and we use an apple. Next, orange. We see this sound and we say an orange. Next, egg. We see this sound and we say an egg. Yeah. We see. Okay, so we see this sound and we say an apple, an orange, an egg. Let's continue. Let's talk about articles. A and an. We have these words. If it's a noun, we usually use an article. A or an. Yeah, a or an. If the word starts with a vowel sound. What vowels do you know? For example, or E, E, I, O, U, Y. A cat, a dog, a house, a computer, a microphone, a school. We see this sound and we say an apple, an orange, an apple, an orange, an egg. Okay. Next, this is. If you see something, you can say this is. For example, you see a cup of tea. You see a cup of tea. Yeah, it's tea. You see a cup of tea, and you can say this is a cup of tea. So you can say this is a cup of tea. This is a cup of tea. This is a cup of tea. So you can say if you see something and you point at it, and you point at it. So and you point, yes, with your hand, and you point at it. For example, with your hand. You can say this is a cup of tea. This is a cup. Oh no, this is a computer. This is a computer. So you see, this is a computer. You see a tree, and you can say this is a tree. You see a hospital, and you can say this is a hospital. This is a hospital. This is a hospital. You see an apple, and you can see this is an apple. You see a tiger. You see a tiger, and you can say this is a tiger. And you can see this is a tiger. Okay? For example, you see a bear, and you can say this is a bear. Okay, wait a second. Yeah? So this is very big. Yeah, this is a bear. This is a bear, a very big. Yes, very big, a very big bear. This is a bear. This is a bear. Okay, this is a bear. This is a bear. You see a bus, and you can say this is a bus. This is a bus. So next, if you see something and you point at it, for example, with your hand, you can say this is a cup of tea. Yeah, this is a cup of tea. This is a computer. This is a tree. This is a hospital. This is an apple. This is a tiger. This is a bear. This is a bus. Okay? Don't forget to use an article. Don't forget to use an article. Don't forget to use an article. An or a. Don't forget to use an article. Next. I have. I have. For example, you can say I have car. It isn't correct. It isn't correct. It isn't correct. Why? Why? You must use an article. You must use an article. I must. Oh, I have. Yeah, I must use an article. Article. I have a car. I have a car. A or an. You must use an article. I have a brother. I have a brother. I have a sister. I have a house. I have a computer. I have a flat. I have a friend. I have a pen. I have a pencil. I have an apple. I have an apple. Use an article. Okay? I have car. It isn't correct. Why? You must use an article. I have a car. I have a brother. I have a sister. I have a house. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. Yes, listen and repeat. I have a sister. Repeat. I have a sister. Okay. I have a house. Repeat. I have a house. Okay. Very good. Very good. I have a computer. Okay. I have a flat. I have a friend. I have a pen. I have a pencil. I have an apple. Okay. For example, one car. Yes, one car. Two. How to say it? How to say it? One car bought two cars. One car bought two cars. If you want to say two, three, or more, you add s. You add s. You add s. Okay, so two cars. One car, two cars. One car, two cars. Okay, if it's one, it's singular. It's singular. If it's more than one, for example, 2, 3, 4 or more, it's plural. It's plural. So singular, one car, plural, two cars, many. Okay, so one car, two cars. Cup. One cup, one cup, two cups. One cup, two cups. You add s. You add s. Two cups. One boy, two boys. One boy, two boys. One girl, two girls. One computer, two computers. One computer, two computers. Okay? One apple, two apples. Okay, singular and plural. Singular 1, plural 2, 3 or more. So how to say it? If you want to say sorry, I'm really sorry. Okay, if you want to say 2, 3 or more, you add s. If it's 1, yeah, it's singular. If it's more than 1, 2, 3 or more, it's plural. Yeah, you see 1 car, 2 cars. 1 cup, 2 cups. 1 boy, 2 boys. 1 girl, 2 girls. 1 computer, 2 computers. 1 apple, 2 apples. There are exceptions, but there are exceptions. There are exceptions too. There are exceptions too. 1 child bought 2 children. You must remember it. You must remember it. You must remember it. 1 child, 2 children. 1 man, 2 men. Man. 1 man. You open your mouth. You open your mouth. You open your mouth. You open your mouth. 1 man. But 2 men. You open your mouth little or a little. You open your mouth just a little. Just a little. You open your mouth just a little. 1 man, you open your mouth, and 2 men, you open your mouth just a little. Okay, 1 woman, 2 women. 1 foot, 2 feet. Okay? Examples. I have a child. I have a child, or I can say I have 1 child. I have a child, or I have 1 child, but I have 2 children. Okay, there are exceptions too. You must remember it. 1 child, 2 children. 1 man, you open your mouth. 2 men, you open your mouth just a little. Woman, women. Foot, feet. Examples. I have a child. I have 1 child, but, yes, but I have 2 children. Okay, next. This is and these are. This is and these are. If it's one thing, you say this is a, or this is an. If it's more than 1, for example, if it's more than 1, or for example 2, 3 or more, you say these are. You say these are. Okay, so if it's one thing, you say this is a, this is an. If it's more than 1, for example 2, 3 or more, you say these are. This is a car. 1 car. So you see and say this is a car. But these are cars. These are cars. This is a house. But these are houses. This is an apple. This is an apple. But these are apples. These are apples. These are apples. Okay, so this is and these are. If it's one thing, you say this is a or this is an. If it's more than one, for example 2, 3 or more, you say these are. These are. This is a car. These are cars. This is a house. These are houses. This is an apple. These are apples. These are apples. Okay. Alphabet. Alphabet. What letters do you know? What letters do you know? Let's start with A. Let's start with A. Yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, listen and repeat. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, very good. Can you write some words? Can you write some words? Can you write some words in the comments? In the comments, which start with these letters. For example, A, apple, apple. What other words do you know? What other words do you know? Okay, really, apple. What other words do you know? B, boy. C, cat. D, daughter. E, egg. F, friend. G, giraffe. H, hour. I, idea. J, jacket. K, kangaroo, kangaroo. L, lemon. M, mother. N, nurse. O, opinion, opinion. Okay. P, pilot. Q, quality. R, rabbit. S, sister. T, time. U, umbrella. V, vet. W, wolf. X, box. Y, yoga. Z, zebra. Okay? We know that we often use an article. We often use an article before. We often use an article before a noun. Okay? So a or an. A or an. A or an. Okay? A or an. We know. We look at the sound. We look at the sound. Yeah. If the word starts with a vowel sound, what vowels do you know? A, E, I, O, U, Y. We use N. Okay? Apple. An apple. An apple. Boy. A boy. Cat. A cat. Daughter. A daughter. Egg. An egg. An egg. Friend. A friend. Giraffe. A giraffe. Hour. An hour. Y-N. We look at the first sound. 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 Okay? So H. So H, it's the first letter. But not the first sound. But not the first sound. Hour, hour, yeah, sound, hour. We don't hear H. We don't hear H. We don't hear H. Okay, an hour. Idea. An idea. An idea. Jacket. A jacket. Kangaroo. A kangaroo. Lemon. A lemon. Mother. A mother. Nurse. A nurse. Opinion. An opinion. An opinion. An opinion. Okay? Pilot. A pilot. Quality. Quality. We don't put an article. We don't put an article. We don't put an article. We can't count it. We can't count it. We can't say. We can't say. We can't say 1, 2, 3. We can't say 1, 2, 3 qualities. It isn't correct. If we can count it, we don't use an article. If we don't put an article, if we can't count it, okay? It's uncountable. Uncountable. It's uncountable. It's uncountable. Okay, rabbit. A rabbit. Sister. A sister. Time. Okay, so we can say, for example, usually we usually don't put an article. Put an article. We usually don't put an article. We usually don't put an article. I have article. We usually don't put an article. I have little time. I have little time. Or I have little time. I have no time. I have no time. I have little time. I have no time. We usually don't put an article. Okay. Umbrella. An umbrella. Wet. A wet. Wolf. A wolf. Box. A box. Yoga. Uncountable. It's uncountable. We can't count it. We don't use an article. We don't use an article. A or an. We don't use an article. Yeah, we don't use an article. A or an. And zebra. A zebra. Okay, don't put an article. A or an. Okay, so we have an apple, a boy, a cat, a daughter, an egg, a friend, a giraffe, an hour, an idea, a jacket, a kangaroo, a lemon, a mother, a nurse, an opinion, a pilot, quality, a rabbit, a sister, time, an umbrella, a vet, a wolf, a box, a yoga, oh no, sorry, yoga, uncountable, and a box, yoga, and a zebra, okay? Okay, next, countable and uncountable. If we can count it, we can say 2, 3 or more. It's countable. It's countable. For example, one book, 2 books, 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, and so on. One video, 2 videos, 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos. Okay? If we can't count it, it's uncountable. It's uncountable. If we can't count it, it's uncountable. For example, water. We can't say 1 water, 2 waters. It isn't correct. It isn't correct. Water, love, fire. Okay, so countable and uncountable. If we can count it, we can say 2, 3 or more. It's countable. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, and so on. 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos. If we can't count it, it's uncountable. For example, water, love, fire. Water, love, fire. We can't say 1 water, 2 waters. It isn't correct. It isn't correct. Okay, exercises. So I'll write, or I'll say, or I'll write, I'll write some words. I'll write some words. Are they countable? Are they countable or uncountable? Are they countable or uncountable? Are they countable? Yes. Oh, what is it? Are they countable or uncountable? Friend. Friend. Countable. Motivation. 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 Uncountable. Car. Countable. House. Countable. Bus. Countable. 1 bus, 2 bus, 3 buses. Airport. Airport. Countable. For example, I have motivation. I have motivation. We don't put an article. We don't put an article or an if it's uncountable. We don't put an article or an if it's uncountable. I have motivation. So we don't put an article, but we put an article if it's countable. For example, I have a friend. I have a friend. I have a car. I have a house. I have a bus. I have an airport. Airport. We look at the sound. I have an airport. Okay? Exercises. I'll write some words. Are they countable or uncountable? I have a friend. Countable. I have motivation. Uncountable. We don't put an article, so you can say don't put or don't use an article or an if it's uncountable. I have a car. Countable. I have a house. Countable. I have a bus. Countable. I have an airport. Countable. Okay, numbers. Can you say it in English? Can you say it in English? Can you say it in English? 1. Right. Okay, right. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8. 9. And 10. 1. Listen and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, practice with numbers. Practice with numbers. Let's look at these sentences. Let's look at these sentences. I have a brother. You can say I have a brother, or I have one brother. Don't forget to use an article. don't forget to use an article. Don't forget to use an article. I have a brother, or I have one brother. You don't need an article. You don't need an article here. You don't put an article here because there is a number. Because there is a number. Because there is a number. One brother. We don't need an article if we have a number. Okay? But I have two brothers. I have two brothers. I have two brothers. So we know two and we know brothers. We add s. And so you don't need an article here because there is a number, or if it's plural. If it's plural. If it's plural. More than one. More than one. For example, 2, 3. We don't put an article. I have two brothers. Yes, I have a brother, or I have one brother, but I have two brothers. Next, I have a computer. I have a computer, or I have one computer. I have one computer, but I have but I have, for example, 3 computers. You don't put an article because it's plural. It's more than one. You have 3 computers. And one more example. One more example. I have $10. You add s because it's plural, and you don't need an article. Okay, practice with numbers. Practice with numbers. Let's look at these sentences. I have a brother. Don't forget to use an article. I have one brother. You don't need an article, a or an here because there is a number, or if it's plural, more than one. For example, 2, 3, 4 or more. I have 2 brothers. I have a computer, or I have one computer, but I have 3 computers. One more example. I have $10. Okay? Next, so let's study pronouns, personal pronouns. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. For example, I work, we work, you work, they work, but he works, she works, she works, it works, it works. You add s, if you have he, she, it. If you have he, she, it, yes, you add s. It's a rule. Okay? So he works, she works, it works. For example, I understand. Okay, so I understand, but For example, he or she understands. He or she understands. He or she understands. Okay, so we work. So let's study pronouns, personal pronouns. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. We work. You work. You work. They work. He works. She works. It works. Yeah, she works. It works. Okay, so you add s if you have he, she, it. I understand. He understands. She understands. She understands. Okay. Okay. Next. Possessive pronouns. So what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, what is it? Look, I have a house. I have a house. So you know personal pronouns I, we, you, they, he, she, it. I have a house. So it's a personal pronoun. But this is my house. This is my house. It's a possessive pronoun. This is my house. This is my house. It belongs to me. It belongs to me. It belongs to me. Next, we have a house. We have a house. This is our house. This is our house. You have a house. You have a house. This is your house. Next, they have a house. This is their house. This is their house. Okay, he has a house. This is his house. This is his house. She has a house. She has a house. This is her house. This is her house. And it, for example, it has an office. It has an office. For example, a company. Yeah, a company. A company has an office, or a company. So this is its. This is its. This is its office. This is its office. So please remember, I, my, we, our, you, your, they, their, he, his, she, her, it, its. Listen and repeat. Possessive pronouns. What is it? I have a house. This is my house. It belongs to me. We have a house. This is our house. You have a house. This is your house. They have a house. This is their house. He has a house. This is his house. She has a house. This is her house. It has an office. For example, a company has an office. This is its office. Okay? More practice. More practice. I feel you need I feel you need more practice, right? Yeah, I feel you need more practice, right? Okay, I have a computer. I have a computer. This is my computer. This is my computer. We have a flat. We have a flat. This is our flat. You have a friend. You have a friend. This is your friend. This is your friend. Okay, they have a problem. They have a problem. This is their problem. This is their problem. He has a car. He has a car. This is his car. This is his car. Okay, so more practice. I feel you need more practice. Right? I have a computer. This is my computer. We have a flat. This is our flat. You have a friend. This is your friend. They have a problem. This is their problem. He has a car. This is his car. For example, she has a microphone. She has a microphone. Okay? So this is her microphone. This is her microphone. Okay, yeah, she has a microphone. This is her microphone. Okay, next. Adjectives. What adjectives can you remember? What adjectives can you remember? What adjectives can you remember? For example, big, small, little, interesting, good, bad, long, short, important, clever. All these words, all these words are adjectives. All these words are adjectives. All these words are adjectives. Okay, so adjectives. What adjectives can you remember? Big, small, little, interesting. Yeah, big, small, little, interesting, good, bad, long, short, important, clever. All these words are adjectives. For example, book, computer, cup, pen, boy. All these words are nouns. So adjectives and nouns. Adjectives and nouns. Okay, let's look at some phrases. Let's look at some phrases. For example, you want to say big house. Big house. Please remember this structure. Please remember this structure. Please remember this structure. A or an plus adjective plus noun. For example, you see a big house. You see a big house and you can say this is a big house. Don't forget about an article. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget about an article. Don't forget about an article. Or, yeah, don't forget about an article. Or I have a big house. Or I see a big house. Don't forget about a. Okay, more examples. I think you want more examples. I think you want more examples. No problem. No problem. I think you want more examples. No problem. Okay, so a small problem. A small problem. A small problem. Yeah, don't forget about it. A small problem. A little girl. A little girl. An interesting question. An interesting question. A good lesson. A good lesson. Okay. Next. A bad example. A bad example. Okay. A long story. A long story. Or a short story. Okay, so let's look at some phrases. Let's look at some phrases. Please remember this structure: a or an plus adjective plus noun. This is a big house. Don't forget about an article. I have a house, I have a big house, or I see a big house. I think you want more examples. No problem. A small problem, a little girl, an interesting question, a good lesson, a bad example, a long story, a short story. Okay, more examples with these phrases. More example with these phrases. I have a big house. I have a big house. Yeah, please don't forget about a. I have a big house. It is a small problem. It is a small problem. She is a little girl. She is a little girl. It is an interesting question. It is an interesting question. Why an? Because this word starts with e, with the sound e. An interesting question, an interesting question. It is a good lesson. It is a good lesson. Okay, I hope so. I hope so. It is a bad example. It is a bad example. It is a long story. It is a long story. It is a short answer. It is a short answer. It is an important detail. It is an important detail. He is a clever boy. He is a clever boy. I see a big house. I see a beautiful girl. Okay, more examples with these phrases. I have a big house. It is a small problem. She is a little girl. It is an interesting question. It is a good lesson. It is a bad example. It is a long story. It is a short answer. It is an important detail. He is a clever boy. I see a big house. I see a beautiful girl. Okay, to be. When do we use to be? when do we use to be? Okay, when do we use to be? Really? When do we use it? So if we are talking, or if we talk about the present, present simple, things which happen sometimes, for example, often, usually, always, not only now. Okay, so to be and to be in present simple, so things which happen sometimes, often, usually, always, not only now. If you don't have, there is a rule. If you don't have a verb, you use to be. The form of to be. You use the form of the verb to be. Look, for example, I work. Do you see a verb? Do you see a verb? Do you see a verb? Yes. Yes. Work. Work is a verb. I work. I study. For example, yes. Do you see? Yes. You don't use. So you don't use to be. So you don't use to be, or you don't use to be. Okay. Let's write about it. So you don't use to be. Okay. Let's look at another sentence. Let's look at another sentence, or let's look at another example. I happy. Okay, so it's present simple. Okay, I happy. Okay, I happy. It's present simple. It's present simple. And we don't see a verb. So you must use the form of the verb to be. What form? I am, we, you, they are, he, she, it is. Okay? So I am happy. Okay? Very good. I am happy. Very good. Okay, very good. I am happy. Very good example. I am happy. So it's present simple and we don't see a verb, so you must use the form of the verb to be. What form? I am happy. Okay. We are happy. You are happy. They are happy. He is happy. She is happy. It is happy. Okay, more examples. Okay, more examples. You are a good teacher. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are a good teacher. We don't have a verb, so we use the form of the verb to be. You are a good teacher. Okay? They are in the park. They are in the park. He is my brother. He is my brother. She is my sister. She is my sister. Okay? Very good. Very good examples. It is a very good idea. It is a very good idea. Okay, so I am happy. Very good. It's present simple and we don't see a verb, so you must use the form of the verb to be. What form? I am happy. We are happy. You are happy. They are happy. He is happy. She is happy. It is happy. More examples. You are a good teacher. Thank you. They are in the park. He is my brother. She is my sister. It is a very good idea. Okay, about myself. Let me tell you about myself. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Alex. I think it's a very good practice. I think it's a very good practice. My name is Alex. My name is Alex. Okay, so my name it is, so it is. So my name is Alex. I am from, okay, I am from Russia. I live in Moscow. I live in Moscow. I am 30. I'm 30. I am an English teacher. I'm an English teacher. I am an English teacher. I have a family. I love my family. I love my family. I have different hobbies. I have different hobbies. I like English. I like English. This language is very interesting. This language is very interesting. Okay, let me tell you about myself. I think it's a very good practice. My name is Alex. I'm from Russia. I live in Moscow. I'm 30. I'm an English teacher. I have a family. I love my family. I have different hobbies. I like English. This language is very interesting. Okay, let's talk about the an, countable and singular. Okay, book. What article? What article? What article? What article? A or an? What article? A or an? A book. A book. Okay? A book. Next, apple. You look at the sound. You look at the sound. Apple. An apple. An apple. Water. Water. What article? No. No article. It's uncountable. It's uncountable. Uncountable. We talked about it. We talked about it. Okay. Next. Okay, examples. Books. What article? What article? We use a or an. We use a or an if it's one, singular. We use a or an if it's one, singular. So books, no article or the. No article or the. Okay, I have a book. I have a book. I have a book. You don't know. You don't know what book it is. The book. I have a book. You don't know what book it is. The book is interesting. The book is interesting. The book is interesting. So you know it. So you know this book. You know this book. You hear it. You hear it. You know this book. You hear it. You hear it for the second time. You hear it for the second time. You hear it for the second time. Okay? So I have a book. First time. You don't know. First time. First time. The book is interesting. You know this book. You hear it for the second time. Okay, so let's talk about the, a, an, countable, and singular. So what article? A book, an apple. Water? No article. Uncountable. We talked about it. Books. No article or the books. We use a or an if it's one, singular. I have a book. You don't know what book it is. First time, the book is interesting. You know this book. You hear it for the second time. You hear it for the second time. Okay, so to be negative form, we had I am at home. We are at home. You are at home. They are at home. He is at home. She is at home, and it is at home. Negative form. Negative form. I am not. I am not. I am not. Oh, I am not at home. We are not at home. You are not at home. They are not at home. He is not at home. She is not at home. It is not at home. Or you can use a short form. Or you can use a short form. Okay? Or you can use a short form. I'm not at home. We aren't at home. You aren't at home. They aren't at home. He isn't at home. She isn't at home. It isn't at home. Okay? To be negative form. I am not at home. Okay? Full form. Full form. I am not at home. Two words. I'm not at home. We are not at home. You are not at home. They are not at home. He is not at home. She is not at home. It is not at home. Or you can use a short form or you can use a short form. Right. For example, I am not at home. I am not at home. We aren't at home. You aren't at home. They aren't at home. He isn't at home. She isn't at home. It isn't at home. Okay. Next. Examples. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm a teacher. I'm not a doctor. I'm a teacher. We aren't sad. We aren't sad. We are happy. We aren't sad. We are happy. You aren't a bad student. You are a good student. You aren't a good student. They aren't at home. They aren't at home. They are in the office. They are in the office. He isn't a businessman. He isn't a businessman. He is a manager. He is a manager. She isn't our teacher. She is their teacher. She is their teacher. It isn't boring. It isn't boring. It's very interesting. It isn't boring. It's very interesting. Okay, examples. I'm not a doctor. I'm a teacher. We aren't sad. We are happy. You aren't a bad student. You are a good student. They aren't at home. They are in the office. He isn't a businessman. He is a manager. She isn't our teacher. She is their teacher. It isn't boring. It's very interesting. Okay, and to be in questions. To be in questions. Am I happy? Am I happy? Are we happy? Are you happy? Are they happy? Is he happy? Is she happy? And for example, is it interesting? Okay, so am I, are we, are you, are they, is he, she, it. Okay, examples. Examples. Am I a good student? Am I a good student? Are we happy? Are we happy? Are you here? Are you here? Are they there? Is he a teacher? Is he a teacher? Okay, is she a doctor? Is she a doctor? Okay, is it a good story? Is it a good story? Okay, to be in questions. Am I happy? Are we happy? Are you happy? Are they happy? Is he happy? Is she happy? Is it interesting? Examples. Am I a good student? Are we happy? Are you here? Are they there? Is he a teacher? Is she a doctor? Is it a good story? Okay, more examples. More examples. Are you at home? Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you at work? Are you in the office? Are you in the office? Is she beautiful? Is he from America? Are they together? Are they together? More examples. Are you at home? Are you at work? Are you in the office? Is she beautiful? Is he from America? Are they together? Special questions with to be. For example, where, what, why, where, what, why, how. We call it, okay? We call it special questions. We call it special questions. We call it special questions, okay? So question word, so structure, how we form it, question word, or for example, where, what, why, how, plus the form of to be, am, is, or are, okay, and something else, For example, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where is he? Where is she? Yes, I am, he is, she is, but we have am I, is he, and is she in questions. Okay, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where are they? Where are they? Where are we? Where are we? For example, in his flat. In his flat or apartment. Okay, special questions with to be. Where, what, why, how. We call it special questions. Structure, how we form it. Question word, then am, is, or are, plus something else. For example, where am I? Where is he? Where is she? Where is it? Where are you? Where are they? Where are we? Okay, for example, in his flat. Okay, examples, more examples. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Or how are you? How are you? How are you? You can say fine, thanks. Fine, thanks. Fine, thanks, and you? Fine, thanks, and you? Next, why is he here? Why is he here? Why is he at home? Why is he at home? What is it? What is it? How is it? How is it? Where is your brother? Your brother here? So we have is. Where is your brother? Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Your friends, they, we have, so we have are. Where are your friends? Okay, examples. Where are you? How are you? Fine, thanks. And you? Why is he here? Why is he at home? What is it? How is it? Where is your brother? Where are your friends? Okay, next. Job. What's your job? What's your job? What's your job? If you hear this question, you say, I'm a or I'm an. Okay? I'm a manager. I'm a manager. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. I help people. I help people. Or I cure people. Next. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. I teach English. I'm a taxi driver. I'm a taxi driver. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I'm a designer. I'm a designer. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. I do business. I do business. Okay? What's the job? If you hear this question, you say I'm a or an. I'm a manager. Okay, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. So we use an. I'm an engineer. I'm a manager. I'm an engineer. I'm a doctor. I help people or I cure people. I'm a teacher. I teach English. I'm a taxi driver. I'm a lawyer. I'm a designer. I'm a businessman. I do business. Or I can say, for example, I'm an English teacher. I'm an English. I am an English teacher. And you? What's your job? Okay, next. Prepositions. In. The toy is in the box. The toy is in the box. I'm in the office. I'm in the office. I do it. I do it in the morning. Please remember, in the morning. In the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. I do it in the evening. Where is she? Where is she? She is in the park. She is in the park. Okay, prepositions in. The toy is in the box. I'm in the office. I do it in the morning. I do it in the afternoon. I do it in the evening. Where is she? She is in the park. At. Please remember it. At home, at school, at work, at the airport. At the airport. For example, I'm at home. I'm at home. I'm at school. I'm at school. I'm at work. We are at the airport. We are at the airport. Okay. What's the time? What's the time? Or what time? What time is it? What time is it now? We often answer. We often answer. We often answer. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock or it's 5 o'clock. we use at. We often use at. We often use at when we talk about the time in the past. When we talk about the time in the past. Okay? I was there at 3 o'clock. I was there at 3 o'clock. I was there at 3 o'clock, or I was there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. In the afternoon. The past or future. I was there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And sometimes present. And sometimes present. Okay? I was there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get up. I usually get up. I usually get up. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. Clock in the morning. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. Yeah, at 7 o'clock in. I usually get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so at home, at school, at work, at the airport, please remember it. I'm at home, I'm at school, I'm at work, we are at the airport. What's the time? What time is it? So we often answer it 7 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, so we don't use at. We often use at when we talk about the time in the past, yes, very often, future and present. I was there at 3 o'clock. I was there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, on. It's on the table. It's on the table. It's on the table. It's on the desk. It's on the desk. It's on the shelf. It's on the shelf. It's on the shelf. Okay? For example, okay, you can see my desk. You can see my desk where I work, and for example, I can take my tiger. Yeah, I have a tiger. It isn't a joke. Just a second. Tiger. Yeah. Tiger. You see. You see. It's a very big tiger, and I can. The tiger. Yeah, the tiger is on my knees. The tiger is on my knees. Tiger. Yeah. Smile. Oh, very big. Very big, really very big tiger. Okay, so the tiger is on my knees, or the tiger is on my desk. On. Okay, bye. So the tiger is on my knees, or is on my desk. Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay? Next. We often use on with days of the week. On Monday. On Tuesday. On Wednesday. Wednesday. So Monday, day number 1, Tuesday, day number 2, Wednesday, day number 3. Okay, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Monday, day number 1, yeah, day number 1, oh, day number 1. Okay, Tuesday, day number 2, Wednesday day number 3, Thursday day number 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days of the week. 7 days of the week. Okay, 7 days of the week. Okay, for example, I usually go there on Thursday. I usually go there. I usually go there on Thursday. Thursday, day number 4. Okay, so in the morning, on, it's on the table. It's yeah, on the desk. Sorry, I'm really sorry. It's on the desk. It's on the shelf. The tiger is on my knees. Oh, where is my tiger? Okay, say hello to my tiger. Hello. Desk, it's a dog. On Monday, day number 1, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday. Oh, so funny. On Sunday, 7 days of the week. I usually go there on Thursday. Okay, 2. When we move, it's when someone moves. When someone moves. When someone moves to some place. To some place. Okay, I go to school. I go to school. Okay, I go to work. I go to the cinema. I go to the cinema. I go to the park. I go to the park. And come to me. Remember these phrases. Remember these phrases. Okay, so 2, when someone moves to some place, we often use it with go. Remember these phrases. I go to school. I go to work. I go to the cinema. I go to the park. Come to me. Conversation. Conversation. Okay, let's talk about conversation. Hi. We often use it. We often use it. We often use it. We often use it, or we often see it. We often see it. We often hear it. We often hear it. Okay. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good night. Good night. Good night. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, and bye. 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 Okay, so, or goodbye. 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 See you. See you. Or see you soon. Okay, conversation. We often use it, or we often see it, we often hear it. So hi, hi, hello, hello, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good night, good night, nice to meet you too, bye, bye, goodbye, goodbye, see you soon. Okay, countries. Where are you from? Where are you from? Really, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. I'm from Brazil. I'm from India. I'm from India. I'm from Russia. I'm from Russia. I'm from Russia. I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mexico. I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada. I'm from England. I'm from England. I'm from the United States. I'm from the United States. I'm from the United States. Okay, so countries. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. I'm from India. I'm from Russia. I'm from Mexico. I'm from Canada. I'm from England. I'm from the United States. Okay, next. Conversation. 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 Hi. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Thanks. And you? I'm fine, thanks. And you? I'm fine too. I'm fine too. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. And you? I'm fine too. Okay? Or how is life? How is life? Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Or everything is alright. Okay, or alright. Conversation. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. And you? I'm fine too. How's life? Everything is okay, or everything is alright. Okay, next. More practice. Conversation, more practice. More practice. What do you think about it? What? So we study, we learn English grammar in years. Okay, so theory and practice. Theory and practice. What do you think about it? What do you think? What do you think about it? What do you think about it? I think it's very good. I think it's very good. What do you think about this hotel? What do you think about this hotel? What do you think about this hotel? I like this hotel. I like this hotel. The service is perfect. The service is perfect. Or the service is very good. The service is perfect, or the service is excellent, or very good. What do you think about this school? What do you think about this? What do you think about this school? Okay, what do you think about this school? I really like it. I really like it. The teachers are very professional. Or all the teachers are very good, or are very professional. All the teachers are very professional. Okay, so conversation, more practice. We learn English grammar in years, theory and practice. What do you think about it? I think it's very good. What do you think about this hotel? I like this hotel. The service is perfect. The service is excellent. The service is very good. What do you think about this school? I really like it. All the teachers are very professional. Okay, we need to study these phrases. We need to study these phrases. Thanks, 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 you helped me. Thanks, you helped me. Or thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Your lessons are very interesting. Your lessons are very interesting. Your lessons are very interesting. They really help. They really help. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Okay, we need to study these phrases. Thanks. You helped me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your lessons are very interesting. They really help. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Okay, next. Conversation. You often help me. You often help me. Really? You often help me. Really? Yes. Really? You often help me. Really? Yes. You know it. Yes. You know it. Yes, you know it. We both know it. We both know it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next. Can you help me? Can you help me? Sure. Thanks. You are a very good friend. Thanks. You are a very good. You are a very good friend. Okay, conversation. You often help me. Really? Yes. You know it. We both know it. So you and me, we both know it. Thank you very much. Can you help me? Sure. Thanks. You are a very good friend. Okay. Let's talk about present simple. Let's talk about present simple. Okay. I work. We work. You work. They work. If we have he, she, it, we add s. He works, she works, it works. If we don't have a verb, we use the form of the verb to be. We use the form of the verb to be. We use the form of the verb to be. Okay? They work. For example, I am at home. I am at home. We, you, they are at home. And he, she, it is at home. Okay, so present simple. I work, we work, you work, they work. If we have he, she, it, we add s. He works, she works, it works. Yeah, we add s. He works, she works, it works. If we don't have a verb, we use the form of the verb to be. I am at home. We are at home. They are at home. He is at home. She is at home. It is at home. Okay, next. So, some examples. For example, he works there. So we have s because he works there. She lives in Brazil. She lives in Brazil. We have as because she, he, she, it. So if we have he, she, it, we add s. She lives in Brazil. It works very well. It works very well. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Okay? Examples: he works there. She lives in Brazil. It works very well. It happens sometimes. Okay, about myself. Okay, I want to tell you about myself. I want to tell you about myself. Okay, so I think it's very interesting. I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, so I want to tell you about myself. My name is John. My name is John. I'm from Canada. My name is John. I'm from Canada. My name is John. I'm from Canada. I have two brothers and a sister. I have two brothers. And a sister. We live in a big house. My sister goes to school. I go to school too. I like my school. My sister likes it too. Okay, so I want to tell you about myself. I think it's very interesting. My name is John. I'm from Canada. I have two brothers and a sister. We live in a big house. My sister goes to school. I go to school too. I like my school. My sister likes it too. Okay? My hobbies. It's very good. These topics are very good for grammar and vocabulary. These topics are very good. These topics are very good for grammar and vocabulary. These topics are very good for grammar and vocabulary. I have different hobbies. I like dancing. I go to the dancing club. I like playing computer games. I do it every day. Tennis is my hobby. Tennis is my hobby too. I often play tennis. I like this game. I like English. I study English at school. And on the channel English professionally. And on the channel English professionally. Okay, so my hobbies. These topics are very good for grammar and vocabulary. I have different hobbies. I like dancing. I go to the dancing club. I like playing computer games. I do it every day. Tennis is my hobby too. I often play tennis. I like this game. I like English. I study English at school and on the channel English Professionally. Okay, next. My friend. Okay, I have a friend. I have a friend. His name is Max. His name is Max. I live in New York. I live in New York, and he lives in this city too. And he lives in this city, and he lives in this city too. We go to one school. We go to one school. We often play together. We often play together. I always help my friend. I always help my friend. I always help my friend. And he always helps me. We often go to the park. We often go to the park. We often go to the park. We like playing computer games together. We like playing computer games. We like playing computer games together. We like playing computer games together. We talk about different things. We talk about different things. We talk about different things. I like our friendship. I like our friendship. So I really like it that we are friends. I really like it, okay? So I really like it that we are friends. I really like it. I really like it that we are friends. Okay, so my friend, I have a friend. His name is Max. I live in New York and he lives in the city too. We go to one school. We often play together. I always help my friend and he always helps me. We often go to the park. We like playing computer games together. We talk about different things. I like our friendship. I really like that we are friends. I really like it that we are friends. Okay, my free time. I can't say that I have lots of free time. I can't say that I have lots of free time. I can't say that I have lots of free time. I am very busy. I'm very busy. When I have free time, I usually use the internet and watch something on YouTube. I usually watch the internet. I usually use the internet. I usually use the internet and watch something on YouTube. I also like reading. I read English books. I read English books. It's very interesting and it helps me learn English. It's very interesting. It's very interesting and it helps me learn English. I also like spending time with my friends. English. I also like spending time with my friends. Okay, so my free time, I can't say that I have lots of free time. I'm very busy. When I have free time, I usually use the internet and watch something on YouTube. I also like reading. I read English books. It's very interesting and it helps me, and it helps me learn English. I also like spending time with my friends. Okay, next, my day. So we study English grammar. We study English grammar in context. We study English grammar. We study English grammar in context. We study English grammar in context. Okay? I usually get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I usually get up at 7 o'clock. I usually get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I go to school. My lessons finish at 2 o'clock. My lessons finish at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My lessons finish at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, I go home. When I come home, I start doing my homework. When I come home, I start doing my homework. I finish it very late. Then I read a book and go to bed. Then I read a book and go to bed. I read a book and go to bed. So we use present simple. We study English grammar in context. I usually get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I go to school. My lessons finish at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, I go home. When I come home, I start doing my homework. I finish it very late. Then I read a book and go to bed.